Well, hello everyone. It's going to be an impromptu My Summer Car stream today. Not going to be that long, I think. I probably need to end at around 7 a.m. local time, which is in about 3-ish hours. So I still get to sleep properly and have time with the family. And I'm going to be awake enough for the main stream this evening, which is going to be the giveaway stream when I'm going to give back to the community. I've got a few games, and one will be My Summer Car. And also, Quinn the Burb, I mean, it is until the bullets come back down. I think that you're just supposed to aim a little bit to the side, so when the bullets come back down, they're not your problem anymore. I think that's the main thing when shooting guns in the air. And Fessa, odds are the bullets won't come back down on you, usually, and some kids some distance away. There we go, exactly, Fessa. You know where it's at. You know where it's at. Anyway, today, since this is going to be a completely impromptu stream, I didn't plan on this or anything. I'm going to be dismantling the engine because we need to fix that thing to get the car running. I think the problem is, what the hell the name was? The head gasket, I think. That's probably the problem. So I need to dismantle the top of the engine so we can get it out and buy a new one from Fletari. We also need to get a new mail order slip so we can actually order things from the shop. So those are basically the things we're gonna do, and I think the Kilju is also ready, so we're probably gonna be selling another batch of that. Now, where's the proper ratchet set? Oh, not the ratchet set, but the spanner set. Where the hell did I put it? Is it in the car? Am I just a blind idiot or something? Okay, so the first things first. Let's find the... Okay, I may have a problem. I'm not sure where our spanner set is. And yes, Quinn the Burb, I'm so good at working on the engine, I know. Oh, there it is. And hello, Thunderlane, how are you doing? Thank you. Yes, I'm kind of blind, because, like I said, I didn't prepare for this, so I am a little bit tired already. Mostly because I slept most of yesterday. Too much sleeping. That's never a good thing for somebody who's used to not sleeping at all. Let's put this up then. But at least, Quinn the Burb, I'm slowly learning. I'm slowly learning how to work on the engine, because I'm having to do this so much that I'm bound to learn something. Actually, I think I need to remove the electrics as well, because... Now, what size was that? I'm gonna start from the smaller one again. Yes, we're doing some yard dismantling here. There we go, that's the size. Let's remove the electrics first. And hello, Zalrok, how are you doing? Hey yo, Finn, I started the Divinity stream today. We'll finish off Act 1 or try 2 today, maybe, as well as upload the streams on my YouTube channel. Ooh, that's a good idea. And I took the wrong one out. I took the strainer out. God damn it. See, I should follow the lines and not be an idiot. Exactly, Fessa. The puns are great. Now let's take the electrics from below the car. Put them next to the strainer, so we're hopefully not going to lose them. Then, let's find the right size for that one. And yes, I don't remember the English names of things. Nor do I remember the Finnish names of things, but that's inconsequential. I know what I'm trying to do, and I'm taking this part off first. And Quinn, yeah, it's like saying that if you put enough monkeys on enough typewriters, they'll make Shakespeare. Exactly. And if I'm gonna be a monkey on the internet for a long enough time, I'm sure to come up with something that's actually passable. That's my plan. It's one of those things where even a blind chicken finds the I don't know what the word is in what the proverb is in English. But in Finnish, it's even the blind chicken finds the seeds. But I'm sure you know what I mean. That's kind of my plan with the whole streaming thing. Do it long enough, and there's bound to be something that's good occasionally. And Professor, the English word for that thing is the thingamajig. Oh, that's right. I forgot that one. Thank you for reminding me, Fessa. Much appreciated. So if this is the thingamajig, or that one's the thingamajig, is this one the thingamabob? Or am I wrong about that? Because I'm not sure. I'm trying to learn. Now, I thought that was the who's a what it, Quinn. But, goddammit, now I'm confused again. Well, I'm gonna take the thingamabob off now. Thingamawhat's it off. Okay. I'm gonna take this thingamawhat's it off. And then I'm gonna put it next to the thingamajig. And then we should be able to take the part that I think is broken. Yeah, this kinda looks broken, doesn't it? I think we may have found the problem. So, let's dump this into our wonderful garbage heap. Yep, that's shot. So now we should be able to buy a replacement for that from Fletaris. Do I want to take anything else off? No, I think that's it for now. So, the next thing... Let's drive the van to our wonderful let's fill the Kilju bottle spot again. I'm gonna let the coils heat up a little bit. I'm gonna take care of our hunger, which isn't that high yet. And then... Also, we're gonna need a case of beer in the van. This is the most important thing to have in any car that we're driving in the game. Because if we don't have a case of beer with us, we might as well be naked. And Quinn the Burb, Jesus, that looks like a bunch of glory holes in the Detroit restroom. Yeah, like I said, we may have found our problem. I'm not sure why I think that's the problem. I just kind of get that kind of a feeling for it. It might be that it looks like a bunch of glory holes in a Detroit restroom. And if there's a change of plans, I'm vacating to Detroit. And hello to Paulin, how are you doing? Greetings, welcome to the stream. Oh my god. Fesser's sense of humor always cracks me up, I can't help it. I can't help it. Alright, now let's do the sensible thing and throw all the sausages on the... What's that word? Porch, I think? Something of the sort. Because, they're processed foods anyway, so it's not like they're gonna get bad in the sunlight or anything. And also, let's take the bottles of, the empty Kilju bottles out. And hello, Waffleafia! How are you doing? Hope you've been having a wonderful, wonderful Friday as well. Because that's what it is for most people, at least. Except for us filthy Europeans, it's already Saturday, but... You can't really say much about what's been happening on Saturday because it has only begun. And I'm rambling again. Alright. More bottles, more bottles. I'm still amazed how fast the drunkard drinks all of these. It takes him like, well, as long as it takes us to drive to the garbage heap. That's how long it takes for him to drink them all and go back home. Well, Jabaulin, actually, we figured out what was wrong with the engine. I can show you exactly what's wrong with the engine. This is what was wrong with the engine. The head gasket's kinda shot. Just a little bit. So I've removed it now, and we're going to buy a new one. Exactly. Well, there's your problem. At least that's one of the problems. That's an identifiable problem, so we're going to be changing that. I've removed it, so we should be able to buy a new one now. Not in the oil pan. Is that's not in the oil pan. That was between the rocker cover and the block. But there were no oil pan gaskets. Because that's what you were talking about then. There we go. Getting the Gilyu bottles filled. This is going to get us quite a bunch of money again, which I'm really glad about. And Jabal stoichiometry, the relationship between the relative quantities of substances taking part in a reaction or forming a compound, typically a ratio of whole integers for those who are unaware. Oh, okay, Jabolin. I'm just never completely sure. The kappa phase should have maybe alerted me to that. But yeah, the fuel mixture is wrong. I remember reading somewhere when I began that the right ratio was somewhere around 14, I think, and our mixture ratio is at around 10 right now. So it is completely wrong. I unfortunately don't remember how to adjust it just yet. I think there's some kind of a screw somewhere, which I need to do. But first things first, we should get the head gasket replaced. That and get our mail order slip into the mailbox at the town. So first pack of sugar, second pack of sugar, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and then let's grab the yeast. There we go. Now let's go take it into the bathroom so we can fill it. 14 something for the stoichiometry. Also, there's a screw on the backside of the carburetor, I believe. Oh, okay. So that's the thing we're gonna do when we get the engine fixed and hopefully running again. And Quinn, just go to Taco Bell. You'll get a lot of gaskets there. I like you, Quinn. Jabolin, I also do the troll face when I'm teasing, but also when it's dirty. Yeah, it's just like I said in the beginning of the stream where you weren't yet. Well, the stream title does say this is an impromptu stream. I haven't prepared in this in any way, not even mentally. So do forgive me if I'm a little bit confused. And Quinn, why are you being so helpful? All we do in this chat is puns and berate Finn. Well, some people want to break the monotony, so then all the puns and berating feel stronger when it's not only that, but there's also someone occasionally being kind. So it throws me off and makes me think, oh, people can actually act like humans and be nice. And then my faith in humanity is lost again. It's much more effective when you do that. Oh, we should probably pee. And it's Friday. What time is it actually on Friday? I've got no idea. It's 1. So we should actually have plenty of time. We're just going to pee in our uncle's van, because why not? See, Jibaulin, because I've been on the chat often as well, so I know exactly how it works. Don't worry. I get it. I get it. It's part of the Twitch deal. You need that one straight man kind of thing. Alright, so now it's time to try and hurry up as much as possible while still staying alive, which means we're going to the Kill You guy, then we're going to go to Fletaris. We're going to hopefully be in time so we can actually buy the head gasket, and then we're going to do a thing that I forgot, which is the goddamn letter. God damn it. So I want to do the mail order thing, because even if the store is closed, we can still put the mail order in. So it doesn't really matter if the store is closed when we get there, but we do still need the letter. I'm just kind of an idiot, I keep forgetting things. This is also one of the reasons, by the way, why I talk about things I'm doing. Not only to keep narration going and to talk to you guys, but also to remind myself what the fuck I'm supposed to do. And Quinthabo, what is this apathy you speak of? It's the feeling that I have most of the times in real life. Let's add that one too. There we go. And Jibolin, all part and parcel of the Genie gig. Awesome cosmic phenomenal powers. Itty bitty living space. Have you been watching Aladdin lately or something? What is feeling? Well, I don't know what is feeling, but I do know that what a feeling is Flashdance. Because first, when there's nothing but a slow, growing dream, and then in a flash, it takes hold of your heart. And those who got that reference have jerked off to dancing. Oh shit, oh shit. Alright, we lost some time there, but it's still fine, it's still fine. We should be able to make it to Fletaris. I hope, at least. I'd like to make it to the store, but it's not that important. Because if we'd make it to the store, I'd mostly just refuel. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Exactly, Fessa. What a feeling. Beans believing. I can have it all, now I'm dancing for my life. Fap, fap, fap. You know it, Fessa. And Jibolin, speaking of Disney, my mom had a cat that was sitting on my arm, then fell off, and pulled the Mufasa clinging to cliffside. Or help me, brother! And I pulled my elbow away, to which it was dig into, and I said, "Long live the king, bitch." And Quinn, wow, interesting. I'm learning so much about this human. I mean, fellow mankind, as I am. Yes, we're all humans here, aren't we? Aren't we? And Jabolin, what teen of the 80s didn't pap to that? Exactly. Exactly. That's why I said that everybody who got that reference has papped to dancing. And hello, Confused Anubis. How are you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Also, Confused Anubis, by the way, is another great streamer. I checked him out, and he was playing the Crash Bandicoot Insanity trilogy, and that actually got me to play it again. So, let's try this again. Ooh, it works. I know I didn't have to, but I wanted to. I do want to spread awareness of people that I personally enjoy, and I'm trying to tell a little bit about them that I know, which isn't usually that much because I suck at promoting people. That's why I have Shoutout to do the promoting for me. And Jabolin, I'm not 18 anymore and I still wait too much information. And I'm glad to hear you've been good, Confused Anubis. And Quinn, your heart confused anus. Don't we all occasionally have a confused anus? Especially after eating shitloads of habaneros or something. At least my anus is pretty confused at that point. I can hear the screams, and I imagine not literal screams, but you know what I mean. Of what the fuck did you eat, you bastard? This much stuff isn't supposed to come out of me. Perfect. We're getting plenty of money from this then. Except that you didn't count all of those, did you? Oh yeah, you did. Never mind. It just took a while to update. I needed to put one more so it updated them all. Never mind, I was kind of worried that we had lost shitloads of money because I started putting these while he was still testing out the Gilyu. But nope, it's working perfectly. Never mind. I don't think it matters if they fall off now, because they no longer are items that we can grab. So we can just put them here and all of that stuff can... All of the stuff that's already on the table can fly wherever the fuck, and we're still gonna get the money. Yep. Perfect. There we go. I think that's it. Then it's time to go to Fletaris. We still have... Yes, the letter hasn't warped out of our vehicle yet. And Quinn, I mean, I can help your anus be less confused. Wink. And Zarok, make Ireland great again. My God. So, do you have many my guys there? Alright, anyway, back to Fletaris. And Oppressor Fessa, yeah, that's what confuses my anus. Habaneros and not something else. Exactly. What else could it be that would confuse an anus? And Drunken Dragoon walks the border, making sure there's no error in the Finland projection force field. Well, I'm glad you're here to make sure that we're real, Dragoon. And welcome, welcome. Hope your day's been great again. Great to see you again. And so... Ooh, that's a nice... That's a nice, what's that, Eye of Ra thing, or Anubis thing. I don't know Egypt anymore. It's been years since I watched Stargate. And Tibolin, I'll be honest, my anus does not get confused by habaneros. It pretty much determines that outcome based on the info it gets from the brain based on what it was told by the tongue. Damn it. I wish my brain and anus would communicate together. Let's see. Whoa, shit. Yes, the letter's still there. I'm expecting it to warp through the car. Oh, fuck! I'm expecting it to warp through the car at any moment. Again. It's done that way too many times. So basically our route is still going to be... We're going to stop by at Fletaris, where we are now. Then we're going to go to the store, where we're going to, at the very least, put the mail order letter, assuming it hasn't... God damn it, did it disappear now? Oh, for fuck's sake, you goddamn letter. Where the hell do you always disappear to? God damn it, I think I may need to actually carry the letter at some point. It just disappeared again. Okay, so we're not going to be putting the letter. I think that I have to do this with the letter. That, I'm going to grab the letter, take the... Oh, there it is. See, it keeps warping to places, clipping through things. What if I'm throwing it back there? Because it seems like the back's collision detection is a little bit better. And let's see, what did I miss? What did I miss? A confused anus. It's funny the pun of my name is still going. Well, it will never end. That's usually what happens. Oh, screw you, you bastard. Stop complaining and sell me the head gasket. Everybody's just insulting our vehicles all the time. God damn it. And Quinn, Finland forever! Yeah, I still haven't watched that movie, by the way. Just saying. Yes, I may be a racist because I haven't watched Black Panther several times. But that's also because I'm cheap and I'm waiting it to be on Netflix in Finland. That's me. And Tibolin, you know that beer ball makes a good G-force indicator. It does, doesn't it? And let's make another one. We're not thirsty, but that doesn't matter. We need more bottles rattling on the floor. And confused Anubis, I'll be back shortly, gonna grab some food. Lurk. Have a good lurk. Have some good food. Or at least something that you enjoy. Because sometimes we know that we enjoy things that are not necessarily good, but we just like them for no apparent reason. Alright, our stress levels are getting pretty high, so let's get healthy again by smoking. Cheetos. Yeah, we don't really have Cheetos, but we do have an equivalent. And yeah, that's kind of a guilty pleasure thing for me sometimes. I know that this is kind of garbage, but and it's definitely not good for me, but I still kind of enjoy it sometimes. No, Fessa, you can also go to the sauna. You can drink alcohol. Vodka immediately lowers all the stress. So, and I think watching TV lowers the stress level too. So yeah, there are plenty of ways. This is just the easiest way to do it while on the road. Antipolin simulated cheese-coated puffed rice stick. Yeah, pretty much. We just call them juustonaksut. That's what we call them in Finnish. Which is basically means cheese snacks. And Quinn. God damn it. I have no idea what OML is because I'm not hip with the lingo always. It's like been a day since American Independence Day and my neighbors are still fucking shooting off fireworks. Well, let them have their fun, because if they can't get things to explode in their pants, let them explode things in the sky.
Everybody clap your hands.
Please clap.
Hitler took to the DMT. Stalin took to the DMT. Mao took to the DMT. The DMT.
And thank you very much, Fessa, for the DMT. Much appreciated. Do remember, take your daily dose. It keeps you 50 years ahead in technology. And, god damn it. And Fessa, I was about to say, this is supposed to be Finland Simulator, but I haven't seen a sauna. Well, we were in the stream before yesterday. Well, we were in the best sauna ever, which is in the log cabin on the island, and it's a wood-heated stove. We had so much fun there. And then we blinded ourselves. So that too. But yeah, you're right. I need to sauna more in this game. And I parked on the wrong side, because I'm an idiot. And I turned the engine off because I'm an idiot. And Jibolin, hey, there went the money barn. What's a money barn? I'm sure that's a reference to something, and now I'm kind of intrigued. And Dragoon, it bothers me that the stat meters aren't at the edge of the left side of the screen and instead is about quarter of a way. You see, like I said, this is a Finland simulator, and one part of Finland is making sure your OCD flares up. And I did the same fucking thing again. I'm a fucking idiot. See, this is also a common sight in Finland. People not knowing which side of their goddamn fuel tank is. There. And Quinn, yeah, if it's supposed to be a Finland sim, then where's the fish sandwich cakes? Hopefully they'll add them at some point. That would be great, because this is still early access. They are still adding features, so that needs. I need to suggest that in the comments section. But more, considering this is supposed to be in about the central Finland, the fish sandwich cakes aren't really that big of a thing there. They're mostly in the coastal areas of the west and the south, where those are a thing. So the more proper thing would be to have a kalakukko, which is kind of a stuffed bread. It's a stuffed bread that usually has fish in... Oh shit. That usually has lots of fish inside it. Usually, you know, gutted whole fish, you know, without the heads and stuff, but you know, the good parts of a fish. And then you basically just put some bread dough on top of it and bake it and that kind of shit. So that would be more accurate for this region. Let's buy some more motor oil, because we're probably going to have to refill it. Then, of course, let's buy all the sugar. One more yeast. Possibly. I have no idea what a Wellington is.
Vittu näitä hyttysiä, kun näitä pyörii joka saatanan paikassa. No niin, tattista tämänkertaisesti.
And let's see what else. Oppressor Fessor, well, no, you're not an idiot for turning off the engine before filling up the tank. No, but I'm an idiot for twice parking the van so that the fuel tank is on the wrong fucking side. And Japolan, there's a barn out in the boonies. There's a car in it. You can sell the fleet or however you spell it. Ooh. See, I did not know that. I did not know that. Get in there. There we go. Now we have ordered things. The fish is fucking raw! And Jabolan beef Wellington is a slap of cow wrapped in bread. Yeah, that's then pretty much the same kind of thing. Alright. Next stop. We're gonna go to the garbage heap so we can get our... Killiu bottles back. And Jabolan, the car looks a bit like the General Lee from the Dukes of Hazzard. Alright, I need to check it out then at some point. I'm gonna try and remember that. And Oppressive says, so why is there a couch outside the general store? Because I moved it there because I was an idiot. We can use the couch to sleep in. And I kind of forgot that we already have the truck in there for that. So I do need to move the couch back to Fletaris so we can sleep over there as well. Because we stole that couch from the drunkard. And basically for us to be able to sleep wherever we want to be. So it's a movable rest position, basically, and we left it there. And exactly, why not? Quinn the Bird, more like Ducks of Hazard. Oh yes, Jabolin, we borrowed it from the drunkard. Yes. It's not like we're doing anything illegal in the game or anything, like selling illegal booze to people. And Fessa, we've hid beds all across the town. Exactly. We can also use the backseat of the Satsuma for that. So we could indeed hide beds all over the town. Because we can move the truck, we can move the couch, and we can move the back seats of the Satsuma. So we could have 3 different sleeping positions in addition to the bed we have at home. And Jabolin, let's see, stealing couches, bootlegging, drinking and driving. Yep, nothing illegal going on in this game. Exactly, it's all good summer fun. And Quinn the Bird, isn't Shatsuma a British horse? I have no idea. But the way Satsuma is spelled in this game, it's a type of fruit. But it's also a play of words because it kind of sounds like Datsun, which is what the car is modeled after. Because, fun fact, which I actually learned a little while ago, the engine building and the undercarriage and all that stuff, it's actually built based on the actual service guide of a Datsun 100A. Fun fact. They're trying to keep it authentic, but still make sure that they are not going to be getting any kinds of copyright shits. And Fessa, pretty sure the pissing on people is also entirely on the up and up. Exactly. We're just relieving ourselves like any normal Finn would on people who annoy us. Yes, that's normal. Definitely nothing bad there. Because golden shower. And Quinn, nah mate, free piss from random people is like an early Christmas present. Exactly. Some people pay shitloads of money for people to pee on them, but here, we give that service for free. Alright, can we get them in? Oh, yes we can. Well, almost. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yep, there's all the 20. Perfect. And now it's time to go back home then. And, well, sleep basically, because our fatigue levels are massively high right now. And Pheasant, that's not untrue. Exactly, exactly. Playing horse in my summer car. Okay. And Quinn, can't you make mead in this game? No, we can only make kilju, unfortunately, because in Finland mead is mostly May Day thing, which is in the spring. So this is summer. I would appreciate a sahti making thing in addition to kilju. The sahti is kind of an unfiltered beer. And to bowl in horse is a basketball game that is commonly played in the States. Oh, okay. Says, there are many things that I do not know about the English language or the cultures of other countries. So I may occasionally be confused, and I do appreciate it every time somebody does educate me on the subject. And it's often also possible that with games and stuff that I know pretty much what it is, but we probably just call it by a completely different name. But that one, with that description, it's like Hangman with B-ball. I can be certain that I've got no friggin' idea what that is. I'm still kind of sad that because of I wonder what's the proper word for it. Well, because of the connotations people would draw from the name. A name of a game I played in childhood has been changed several times. It was a sort of tag. And I don't remember the specific anymore, but basically oh shit. Fucking green car. God damn it. And thank you very much for the follow, MassGamer85. How are you doing? I hope you're enjoying my misfortune.
Joo. Tili tyhjäksi. Selvä.
I just realized the first minute of Let It Go fits Finland perfectly.
Let's see then. Well, you're absolutely right, actually, Thunderlane. And thank you very much for your €6 donation. Much appreciated, Thunderlane. You're helping this wonderful country of the totally real Finland keep the holographic projectors on. And this is what I think of our van.
Joo, ei jaksa katsoa sun naamaa.
Guess we need to get the tractor then. Also, Fessa, I take a shot and I make it. You have to make the same shot. If you don't, then you get a letter. The first one to get horse loses. Okay, yeah, we haven't played that. But it does sound like something that would have been fun if we actually played basketball in Finland. And Space Skate is the version of horse with skateboarding. And to bowl in 2 or more people take turns shooting hoops. If you miss, you get a letter starting with H. If you make your shot, you get no letter and pass the ball to the next player. You go until one person is left with the least amount of letters. Okay. Now that sounds like an interesting kids game, definitely. And if you add alcohol to it, it sounds like an amazing adult game. And Quinn... Oh shit, you're gonna be very Me Too sing-along with the song at fucking 12 a.m. To Bolin, you could tackle the tires. The springs have a chance of triggering the van to tip back over. Yeah, well, I'm just gonna go get the tractor. I've been fighting with that flipped van so fucking many times that I'm getting pissed off. This is a better thing. Let's see if we can get back home with a head gasket before we die of fatigue. And exactly, you could call it booze. You know, let's play booze. Go throw some hoops and every time you miss, you have to take a shot. And also get a letter. Jabolin, it's almost like this game was made in Unity as often as the van tips over. And it's also almost like the goddamn springs have been made so soft that it's almost impossible to keep it on the road. And according to the devs, that's actually very intentional. It's supposed to be really horrible to drive. Now, you need more letters for it, I think, than 4, for it to be a proper one. Maybe call it alcohol. That would be dangerous. Or you could have different versions of the game. And the more letters it has, the more difficult it, of course, is going to be. So the easy version could be beer. Then you're going to have booze, which is the next version. And yeah, that's a good one. Cheap booze. You're gonna that's the more difficult version. It takes stamina to win a game of cheap booze. This is Finland. Oh, yeah, you could have whiskey as one of the options as well, like Quinn the Bird. See? This is a good idea. Jabolin, cheap booze, a bunch of college kids out cold on the b-ball court, not knowing who won. but especially in this day and age, the best part would be that it would probably be live streamed on YouTube, so it would be fucking entertaining. It lasts as long as Monopoly. So about 5 minutes until somebody gets pissed off and throws the board at the wall. That's not a long game. Can we go through here? And Jabolin, I forgot about that. Yeah, live stream it. Definitely. That's what would fucking happen. And that would be glorious. And Quinn, imagine trying to shoot a fucking basketball when you're smashed. Exactly, and that's why you have the different difficulties for it. And that's why it would be fucking amazing. Jabolin, you can get clean in the lake. Yeah, but I don't want to swim with this one, because if we're gonna die, we're gonna drop it in the fucking sea. Or not sea, but in the lake. And then we can't fish it out. So I'm instead going to try and run at the shore. So hopefully if we die, we can still find the head gasket. And we're going to get a little bit closer to home all the time. And, Quinn the Burp, if you puke on the ball and then make it in, do you get a bonus? I'm sure that those could be negotiable. And to Bolin, drunk off my ass, off the Tower of London, off your hand, off the backboard, and in your face, nothing but teeth. And I'm sure that's a reference to something that I have no idea about. I'm sorry, I'm really shitty with references. Unless it's 80s action movies. See, our home is over there. Okay, guys. Question. Are we gonna take a risk and swim across the lake with a head gasket? Possibly die and have to do a new trip to Fletaris? Or are we gonna take the long route, and even if we die, we can still easily get the head gasket from wherever we drop it? Which one would we do? Take a shortcut but possibly die midway and lose the gasket? Or take the long route, most likely die, but be able to keep the head gasket? Quinn, long route. So that's one vote for long route. I'm going to slowly walk, hopefully get some more people giving their opinion. Space scenic route. So I'm assuming that's the long route then. So far, 2 long routes, so it kind of seems like we're going to walk around the lake. And to Poland, be adventurous, make messes, lose gasket, go swimming. I was kind of thinking it, but if more people say that we're going to take the long route, then we're going to take the long route. We're probably going to die, I'll be completely honest, anyway. Especially with the long route, we are definitely going to die, there's no question about that. But it is easier for us to find the gasket again. So that's a good thing. Because when we die, we're going to spawn back at our home. And then we can take the tractor.
Joo. Tilit tyhjäksi. Selvä.
This song has been in my head for a while now. Now it's in everyone's head.
Thank you very much for the flash dance. Irene Cara with What a Feeling. Wonderful. I freaking love that song, I'll be honest. But thank you very much, Fessa. You're helping keep the lights on in the holographic projectors in this wonderful, wonderful, total real Finland. Trademark. Oh my god, that was great. And Jibolin has got the most uncomfortable boner now. I know what you mean. Long route needs running in the 90s reference. You know, having the Rocky training montage music here would be great now. What was it called again? Gonna Fly Now. I think that was the name of the song. You all know that one there. The one that's always in the early, especially the early movies, the montages where, you know, Rocky's running and training and shit. Because we're running, like Rocky, and hoping we're not gonna die. And Jeb, do you just put lol at the end of every fucking sentence? Maybe. And hello, Pal Jones! How are you doing? Hello, Finn. I'm still up, and I didn't fap to dances, but I danced to the song. Is there something I should know about myself? You're weird. But I still appreciate you, but you're weird. That was probably one of the most fapped movies of the era. And no, it wasn't Eye of the Tiger, it was before 3. Because 3 had Eye of the Tiger and 4 had War by Vince DiCola. That's, by the way, an awesome song in my opinion as well. But the original one there, that's basically known... Very much people know it as kind of the Rocky theme, even though it kind of isn't, but kind of has same stanzas and stuff. I'm talking about fucking Rocky music now. Because I do enjoy Rocky movies, by the way, and I especially like some of the music in those ones, because they're fucking amazing, in my opinion. I so much enjoyed the training montage music from Rocky 4. That's fucking amazing, in my opinion. It builds the mood perfectly. It's probably one of the best things in that goddamn movie. Other than, of course, Ivan Drago. His classic, if he dies, he dies. Fucking Swede playing a Russian. And Quinn, hey, let's all consecutively remark about the quartz time we got a Rousty music video. The first time we got a Rousty music video. I never really saw many music videos, to be honest, so it's kind of hard to say which one was the first time. It was probably a Spice Girls video, to be honest. You know, if you count actual music videos, that is. Because I didn't really have cable and MTV and stuff like that. And yeah, the first time I was aroused in a video was probably on the 24-hour stream. Hopefully that's not too much information. If it is, then, well, the 24-hour stream it no longer exists. So I'm safe. And Bolin, well, at least they had all the right parts. Yep. I know those parts. Quinn, mine was the flock of seagulls guy. Yeah, because I honestly didn't really see that many music videos and stuff, because I didn't have anything that really played music videos when I was a kid. Somewhere in the 90s when there were occasional music video shows and stuff in the Finnish main TV channels. And Quinn, wait, no, it was the darkness, it's a thing called love. And Thunderlin, we lived? Damn, I mean, woo! Thank you for that, thank you for that. You're glad that... You being so happy that I didn't die. Oh, we're hungover, are we? Oh, yes we are. So we're hungry, we're thirsty. God damn it. Let's eat that one. Let's drink a bit. Then, I think the tractor is at the barn, I think. So we're gonna go grab that. And after we have gotten the van back, then I'm going to rebuild the engine while waiting for the sauna to warm up. That's gonna be the plan. And yes, if I do this in real life, I'd pee on my feet, but it happens. And Bolin, hungover, just need a little hair of the dog. Exactly, and that's why we're gonna get the van, and then we're gonna get to the sauna, and we're gonna drink a lot, because it's Saturday. What else is there to do on a Saturday than to get fucking wasted? Because we're gonna grab this one with us to the sauna again. Probably, Jibolin, but it's Finland. And thank you very much for the follow. Support for support. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great day. And hope you're having a great stream. Also, as we like to say here, WTF, welcome to Finland. Actually, I think I can... I'm just going to drive across the shores. Because this should lower our travel time by quite a freaking lot. Because we don't have to go around all the places. And the tractor should have more than enough traction to actually stay here and be able to maintain speed. Perfect. And Quinn the Bird, whenever I'm hungover, I usually just dilute some vodka in water. Yeah, I usually drink salt water before I go to bed. That seems to soften my hangovers. And Jabolin, Finchbert, do you know, did you ever get your poop hose back? Oh no, we haven't checked it actually, because this is the next stream after that poop hose thing, and we didn't go back to check it in the end of the stream. So no, I haven't checked it, but it was said that it should come back, so I do believe it then. I believe it's gonna be back. I'm kinda hoping it is back so we can actually suck some shit again. Because money in the game is always good. Because we're gonna need shitloads of money. I honestly have no idea how much our mail orders cost, for example. And Professor, okay, I put some thought into it. The first video I was aroused by had to be, we're not gonna take it. Those chicks were hot. You see, this is why I'm fucking jealous of you people, because up until the about mid to late 90s, Finnish TV was complete garbage. Because we are in the middle of nowhere, and we basically had close to no channels. And close to no channels means we had... originally we had 2 TV channels. Two. In the 90s... or I think it was late 80s actually, or the early 90s, when the first proper commercial TV channel came to Finland. So, yeah, that's been our life. I think I'm lost. No, there's the road. Never mind, I'm not lost. And Jabolin, story time! I once had a co-worker that was turning 21. He had never got drunk before and was asking advice. I didn't like the guy, so I told him, when you wake up the next day, get the biggest glass you have in the house, fill it with cold water and chug it. Oh, god damn it. Thankfully we're in the tractor. Did I break it? Oh, come on, don't... Now I start crying, Professor. That's pretty much what happens now. Why aren't you running? What the fuck's wrong with you? You haven't done this ever before, you fucking tractor bastard. I didn't know you could even get broken. Goddamn shit. Why doesn't this run? What's wrong with it? It's never done this before. I don't think so. We did refuel it the last time. It does say that the tank is pretty much full. So nothing works. God damn it. Oh. We're in a swamp. This is why it doesn't work. This is why it doesn't work. I hate my life. I hate my life so much. I hate my fucking life so much. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm sorry. I can't lose the tractor. I can't lose the tractor. I'm sorry. I can't lose the tractor. There's no way I can get that out from there. There's no fucking way I can get that out from there. And I've... By the way, sleeping doesn't save the game. So welcome everyone to the stream. Today we're playing My Summer Car on this impromptu stream. We are going to dismantle the engine a little bit because I'm assuming that the problem we had in the last stream is that our head gasket is most likely broken because we were breaking, we were burning through so much oil, and from what I checked, the oil pan was fine. And pretty much the closest thing that I could think of that was the likeliest possibility for what is wrong with the car is that the head gasket is broken. So that is the plan today, that we're going to check the head gasket, and if it's broken, we're going to go to Fletaris, we're going to change it. We should have a ready batch of Kilju also, so we could sell that to the drunk guy, and we need to take our mail order letter to the store as well, so we can get some new parts. So that is what's in store for today. I'm glad you're here at the beginning of the stream, and I'm definitely not going to cut the last 1 hour from the stream and pretend that this is where we actually began. So welcome everyone, and hello bearded man. I love your name, by the way. I fucking love your name. And bearded man, I'm new to this stream. Well, I've noticed, and welcome. Hope you're going to enjoy yourself. I'm Fintrovert, a variety streamer. And thank you very much for the follow, bearded man. Welcome to Finland. Or WTF, as we like to say. And yes, I didn't just fail miserably just a moment ago. We have just begun the stream. I haven't streamed for an hour and forgotten to save, and then destroyed our tractor by dumping it into a bog. Nope, nothing like that has happened. And bearded man, thank you. I love my beard. You should. Beards are awesome. Beards are awesome. And yes, Jibolin, this is very scripted. Okay, so let's get the electrics out of the way again. There we go. And Fessa, glad you remember the spanners were in the hole. I know, right? I'm surprised I remembered, considering the last time we played this was like, what, day or two ago. So it was surprising that I could remember it. But sometimes I do remember things. Not often, but occasionally. Let's see, But I never remember the spanner sizes. That I will never remember. That's my problem. Also, Quinn the Burp, we're all new to the stream. It just started. Exactly. Actually, I don't think I need... No, yes, I do need to actually remove this one, because the other bolts are inside this thing. And Professor, this stream is as fresh as Finland is real. So that means it's very fresh. Very fresh. Thank you, Professor, for agreeing with me. Space. Beard Master Race. Exactly. Beards are amazing. Yes. Yes, they are. And Jabolin's currently sporting the homeless look. Sooner will be very Father Christmassy. Now I want to see your beard. Please pop in on Discord and put a photo of your beard. Nothing weird will be done with that photo. Trust me. Also, by the way, if anybody does want to join the Discord, you can type !Discord on there. I'm currently asking for games that I'm going to play after I change any of the games in the schedule. Because right now we have the Dark Souls, Final Fantasy XIV, and My Summer Car, and I'm polling people soon about what to play. But first I'm asking for suggestions from people about what I should play. Then I'm culling the ones that I would actually enjoy playing. And also putting some in store for later. And polling people on what should be the game that's going to replace something. Jabolin, nothing weird will happen, then I can't make promises. Fine, I may caress my beard while watching your beard. In jealousy, most likely. But still. I may do... Oh yes, I wish mine was that big. I wish mine was that big. There we go. Like I said, I knew it. This had to be the problem. Our head gasket, which I haven't removed even once today, is completely busted. It looks like it has as many holes as Jetworth bathroom has glory holes and stuff. And no, I didn't remember that joke. Anyway, okay, let's go do the kill you part now. A space. I enjoy appearing rather unkempt outside. Less people want to talk to me, and the ones that do spend less time doing it, and I like that. I like the way you think, Space, honestly. Quinn, I like when you read Space's comments, because it sounds like you're reading something of an old-timey typewriter. It's... There's this one stream that has conditioned some people to do things with their typing. And Fessa, Detroit vacation, something. Yes, we haven't lived through this before today. This is all completely new. If you feel like something like this has happened before, it is merely a déjà vu. Alright, let's grab all the sausages out from here, and I'm gonna throw them on the porch because they're processed meats. It's not like the sun is going to do damage to them. What an original joke I've never said before today. There we go. Then let's grab the empty plastic cans. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and we've missed one bottle. Damn it. Thankfully we have more. Let's just drink some juice concentrate raw. It lowers our hunger, but raises our thirst. Which is actually pretty realistic, to be honest. Now, bucket lid off. Thank you. And then let's take the Kilju outside. And Quinn, Detroit glory holes. Pun, and probably a mean remark towards Finn. Oh, please don't, Space. Please don't. Please don't do that. I do enjoy it when I can actually read the comments. It makes it easier for me to actually react to things with other means than just crying. Though if you do want to make me cry, that is a perfect way, so I may be giving you ideas now. God damn it. So I was kind of wondering when we... well, never mind. We haven't done this before, so... I just had one of those deja vu moments again. Never mind. There we go. Now a couple more. This is a good way to get money. That I'm really happy about. Especially since, well, the first batch of Kilju, for some reason, it wasn't really that good, even though it was made with the same recipe. But every batch since then has, according to the drunk guy, been perfect. So I'm assuming that having the base of the Kilju there actually improves the quality, maybe? And Jabolin, there, I had to find it. I forgot I have it saved on Imgur. There we go. I'm gonna check it later, but thank you very much for that. Now let's open the door so we can actually go get the sugar and the yeast. And Space, but I speak good. And Birman, what are you doing? This is a fermentation vat kind of thing. We are making Kilju, which is a sugar wine. And I just filled our empty plastic bottles with the Kilju, and we are going to go sell it to the village drunkard soon. He's going to pay us quite a bunch of money for good Kilju, so we are now making another batch of it. Because, well, we do need money, so we're going to be able to tune our car and get all kinds of nice fancy tuning parts for it. So now we have the sugar and the yeast in the bucket, so let's fill it with water. And Quinn the Burp, Space, the Nazis are crossing the border. Space, the Luftwaffe just hit base Mackay Space. That made just as much sense as...
Nobody expects the monkey.
Just saying. And Jabola, no problem. Keep in mind that this is my winter beard. It's not quite that long now, but it's still long. I wish I could grow a proper beard. This is basically the biggest I can get it, which is sad. But I still like it. A Space Kilju, or however it's spelled, is really just American prison wine. Well, it is just sugar wine. That's what it is. The only purpose of it is to get something that has alcohol so you can get drunk. There is no other purpose for it.
Hitler took the DMT. Stalin took the DMT. Mao took the DMT. The DMT.
And thank you very much, Zalrock, for the DMT. Much appreciated. Do remember, take your daily dose. It keeps you 50 years ahead in technology. And there we go. Our next batch is bubbling. Perfect. Jabolin, prison wine is made in the toilet. Well, we're making it in the washroom. In a crappy bucket, so yeah, close enough. Okay, then we're gonna need the mail order slip. Also, so we're gonna need to add one more to the purchases because all these things have already been added. Unfortunately, every time we lose one of these, we're gonna have to buy another one. I mean, add one thing to the purchases. That's what I meant. I can English good. And Finn, you're whining. I see what you did there. It was a pun. Now let's get rid of our thirst. God damn you.
Hey, frog friggin' frog fair! It's not funny!
Yes, it is. Thank you very much, Pal Jones, for the frogs. So much appreciated. And somebody should take over for Roland. Yeah, Roland doesn't really come to the morning streams. Yeah. I've noticed that there are different people who come to the morning streams and different people who come to the evening streams, and it's completely understandable because people have schedules and stuff. But yeah, this is an impromptu one. I do still intend to have the evening stream, which is the giveaway stream, where I'm going to give away a couple of games, including a couple of, well, mostly older games, but including one copy of My Summer Car. That's still going to be this evening. So, goddamn, let's start peeing in our uncle's car. It's not our car, so eh. Also, Zanrock, why is near the washing machine the best place? It's not the best place. It's just a place that I thought was good, because it's kind of out of the way, but it's easily accessible. It's just... and it's close to the sauna and the washroom where we can get the water from and stuff, so it just felt like a nice place. But there's no particular reason why it's there. And space. Prison one also gets made or left to ferment in a sandwich bag. You have to birth everyone and while... or the bag will burst open. Every once in a while. Okay. Yeah, now the sentence makes more sense. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, at least we have a bucket for it. That is actually meant for the fermenting. So it's not quite prison wine then. We're elitist like that. We have a bucket. And Jabolin, my daughter just gave me a weird look like, Dad, what the fuck are you watching?
I've had this song stuck in my head for a while. Now you all have this song stuck.
Very much for your €5 donation to Professor. Much appreciated. Thank you for helping the Totally Real Finland keep the holographic projectors operational. That was fucking perfect. Also, you're now the stream boss, Fessa. Your beautiful, beautiful face is now on the screen. Congratulations. That was fucking perfect. I can't stop laughing. Oh my god. And Zalruk, I think I already own the majority of the games you're giving away. Possibly. Because I'm not a huge streamer. I have to get the games by myself, so... If there's no interest, then there's no interest, but people can always also get a copy for themselves so they can give it away to somebody else. Because I can't really buy the most newest of games and stuff to give away. It's kind of outside my means. But I'm trying to still give something, and this copy of this is something that I definitely want to give. And those who are humble monthly subscribers probably have pretty much every single game I have, because most of my games have come from there, you know, copies of things I've already had and stuff like that, so... Yeah, it's mostly humble. But this one's gonna be a separate buy. I already have the I already have the balance on my Steam wallet, so I can buy a copy of this for you people. And let's see, where was I now? Quinn, prison is like the best place to get free sex if you think about it. Yeah. Also, surprise sex. Jabolan, honestly, there's a prostitution ring. And Bearded Man, I want this game, but I can't afford it. I have no money, too many bills to pay, you know, adult love. Oh, I know exactly what you mean. I feel like that. I feel like that way too often as well. But this evening, for me this evening, which is in about... I can't count. 12, 13, 14, 15 hours. I'm going to start a new stream in about 15, 16 hours. And at the end of that stream, I'm going to give away this game. All the other ones I'm going to have in the middle of the stream somewhere. But at the end of the stream, I'm going to give away my summer car. So there you can have an opportunity to win a copy of the game. There. Now it's in a good spot. And yes, space. And Pal Jones, no, wait, Jabolin. For a second there I thought the Bob was stuck back in all night. It would have been amazing. And shit, we have one empty plastic can here. God damn it. Fine, we're still gonna sell only 19 of these. And Pal Jones, well, you have to fap while the iron's hot. Oh yeah. And Jabolin, wait, is the clock on the wall the same one in the game? I just noticed. Yes, it is. That's actually a relatively common summer cottage clock. So yeah, it's the same. I'm not gonna take your money until I've given you all the Kilju. So. There we go, a little bit more. Got quite a bunch of these. But that's also the point. And the letter's still there too. Whew, I'm happy about that. And space, I'm on that humble, fanatical indie gala life. Yeah, I know that you probably have pretty much every game, since, like I said, they're mostly from Humble Monthly. And you also have shitloads of games in any case. Thunderlane, Finn, you have 21 bottles in the van. That empty bottle was the one you couldn't find. Oh! Well, I'm glad somebody knows math. Because I don't. It's very early in the morning and I'm tired. And Jabolin, sadly, I'll be gone tomorrow. Well, unfortunate then, but it can't be helped. Because I'm not gonna change the schedule. And yeah, you're right, actually, Thunderlane, because we got the full amount of money. Goddamn. But there will be other opportunities, Jabolin. I'm sure of that. I'm sure of that. There. Now it's to Fletaris to get the head gasket. And Jabolin can't do that in USA without being accused of being a hedonist or some such. It just saying I didn't mean it fucking seriously, that you'd actually expect it. Or something. I'm just not good with human interaction. Just saying. There we go. We have people cheering for us because we are driving Kilju to other people. Ha 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 ha. No, they're actually waiting for the rally to start, which will not start because we still don't have a car to actually participate in the rally. I'm just hoping I'm not gonna kill anyone this time. I've driven over some of the spectators way too many times. Just a moment. I'll read the chat when I get to Fletaris, or I'm gonna be in the fucking forest. where I may end up anyway. There we go. And Fessa, he's better with Finnish interaction, which is strange because that isn't a thing. Well, because Finns aren't humans. I said I'm not good at human interaction, I think.
Pojalla mielessä.
I want the head gaskets and...
Tää on aika hirveetä skeidaa,
Oh.
kun mä katon tätä sun rusinapullaa.
Sell me the part and stop complaining that my car sucks, thank you.
Sovitaan, niin ehkä me saadaan tästä... No, sanotaan rusinat on pulla. Aina.
There we go, now we have the new head gasket. Jabolin, curious, is bootlegging illegal there in Finland? Pretty much, yeah. For stronger alcoholic beverages, there is a de facto state monopoly. We can make milder drinks, like, you know, some wines and beers and stuff, but we can't actually make strong alcohol legally. Without permits and stuff, of course. Jabolin, well, technically bootlegging is illegal everywhere, but I'm wondering about making for your own use. Yeah, I understood what you meant, yeah, I think. So, yeah, we can make beers, we can make wines, but we can't... Basically, the point is, if you can make it by fermenting, then it's okay. Distillation, that's not okay. That's basically the thing. Fermented drinks, okay. Distilled drinks, you need a permit. I think that's pretty much how it is. And I agree with you, Space. Humans are fucking weird. Oh shit, Quinn, I forgot. See, this is what happens when I get tired. I start talking things that aren't obviously true, because I say the Finns aren't human. That was a joke, everyone. Finns aren't human. That was a joke. That was a joke.
Please clap. Please clap. Please clap.
Check it out, y'all.
Please clap.
Yes, thank you, Quinn the Burb, for reminding me to remind people that that was just a joke. It wasn't being serious. No. Finns are definitely humans. Just as humans as Finland is real.
Hitler took for the DMT. Stalin took for the DMT. Mao took for the DMT. The DMT.
And thank you very much, Oppressor Fessa, for the DMT. Much appreciated. Do remember, take your daily dose. It keeps you 50 years ahead in technology. And Jabolin, can make anything up to 100 gallons for personal use. So you can make wine, but not brandies. Brandy's just one. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And thank you, Zalrock, for clapping. I'm sure Jeb Bush appreciates that. And Paljos, nothing is illegal if you don't get caught. God damn it, Chaos, where are you? God damn it, Chaos Harold, where are you? I need a timeout. No, Finns aren't reptoids. Though I may have frogs as emotes, but there is no connection. There is no connection. Yes, it was just a joke. Please don't. I'm still on your side. I'm still on your side. It was an accident. Alright, so we need to go take the letter to the mailbox, and we also need to refuel. And soon I'm gonna need to sneak past the barn again. Okay, now I want to know what barn it is, because we're here. Whoa! I so love this van. It's easy to make it spin. God damn it, I need to sneeze. Is it this one? This is a house, not a barn. Well, this is a house. Further. Oh, there's a barn. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's a door, I think. Let's check it out. Oh, wait. I think I know what we need. Come on, get inside. Fine, don't get. Whoa! There we go. So if we drag this to Fletaris, then we're gonna get some money, right? That's what that's how I understood it. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I am gonna keep it in mind. I'm definitely gonna keep it in mind now that I know that that's a thing. And just a moment. Sorry about this. Ah, nice cocaine. I mean, nice sneeze. Nice sneeze. Alright. So, now it's time to go back to the town. We're gonna refuel. We're gonna put the mail order slip into the mail. Assuming it's still with us. Which I'm not 100% certain about. I'm never sure about the letter. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid it, Jibalin. I'm trying to avoid it. Alright. So I'm assuming there are more than one car wreck somewhere. Those look like giant marshmallows, the hay bales. Yeah, they pretty much do. Well, see, that's again one of those things which I'd want to do, because I want to get the Satsuma working. Partially because that would give us more free time to actually go around the town and explore and find all those things, because I know there are some hidden things in the game, and that car wreck is one of those things. So, I definitely want to get the Satsuma working so we can actually go explore a little bit more. There we go, the letter's still here. There we go. Now let's also, because we don't need this here. So let's dump the sofa into the van as well. Oh, come on, open properly. Why do you piss me off so much now? God damn it. Fine, let's drag it from the side then. There we go. And Quinn, androids don't pick their nose. I mean... God damn you. Now it's the radio that's in the way. There we go. Perfect, now it's closed. Androids don't pick their nose. I mean, only considerate to your fellow humans. Exactly. That's my idea. Because, you know, if I was, you know, an android, somebody might think that my sneezing would instead be me malfunctioning. And space. Hay bales get wrapped in the big white covers in the winter here, and they look like giant marshmallows in the fields. Yeah, they're basically wrapped in those things all the time. When they go through the hay bale, whatever the fuck the machine's called, that's the tractors and shit all the fucking things, words. The things that cut the hay. They also, you know, wrap them in those things already. There are different colors. Most common ones here are blue and white. Blue and white, because Finland, so why not?
Päivä ja tervetuloa Teimon kauppaan.
Alright, let's buy all the sugar, then 2 packs of yeast. I think we still have food. Oh yeah, let's actually check that one out too, because I forgot that yet again.
No niin, ottista tämän kertaisesti.
Oh yeah, the hose is there. The hose is there. It's all fine. And Professor, didn't we just refill the gas in the van and it took forever to park on the right side? I could have sworn Finland is a real place. Exactly, Professor. I'm glad that you only wrote that Finland's a real place. Because we all know that that is true. You know, if somebody thinks that there is a message before that in Professor's comment, there isn't. It's a hallucination. We do have black ones, Quinn. I just said that the white ones and the blue ones are more common. Just like the demographics of Finland. We mostly have white people, and we mostly have blue balls. And occasionally we have black people. Yeah, it just blended in, because there's that edge in the shelf that it's on, so it's not really that visible from there. But yeah, it was there, thankfully. I'm so glad, because that means we get to suck some shit. Literally. We get to suck some shit. And we're gonna get paid for it. Well, here's another barn. Let's check it out. I love how Finland is 0.9% of the world's population and the censuses have 1% margin of error, so Finland either does or does not exist. No, that's false. I've already explained that on... where was it again? I don't remember. It was either Twitter or Discord. I've already explained why that logic is wrong. Because regardless... Because that is true, what is said in general, but that doesn't prove that Finland might or might not exist. That only might proves that Finns, the people, may or may not exist. It says nothing about the existence of the country. Because Finland might exist even if it were empty. So, the logic is flawed. I do not accept that. And Quinn the Boat, woo, you didn't mention the secret Blue People project we were working on. I was scared there for a moment. Shh. Yeah, it's just internet bait. It's just complete internet bait. It is false information based on flawed logic. Is the Finns not the land? I misquoted. No, you didn't misquote, actually. It's used to prove that Finland doesn't exist. But it might prove that Finns don't exist. I'm unsure about that. As an atheist, I cannot know whether or not I exist. So I have to accept that math. But I can't accept the fact that it would... I can't accept that it would prove that Finland doesn't exist, because it only talks about the people. Because the proof that you get a census from Finland proves that the country exists. But that still leaves the existence of the people known as Finns in the grey area of maybe or maybe not. And Space, whenever my doctor asks me if I've been hallucinating lately, I respond concisely, not that I'm aware of. That's a good answer. Space, also, wouldn't Finland be required to exist to be a Finn? Yes, it would, and Finland definitely is real. But we can't be sure if Finns exist. I'm not sure if I exist. I may be just a figment of your imaginations, who knows? but Finland still exists, regardless of my existence. And exactly, Fessa, yes, but not the other way around. Exactly. You don't need Finns to have a Finland. And that is why that math in that thing that rolls around the internet that says that about the Finnish censuses and how we may or may not exist, that's why it does nothing to prove that Finland doesn't exist. In fact, the census proves that Finland exists. There we go. And Pal Jones, this is why science is important. Shit that sucks is bad. Shit that sucks is just weird. Exactly. Yes, that is why punctuation is important. Punctuation can save lives. And well, we didn't speed this time. We're gonna get stopped. And we're not even drunk. That's amazing. Finn exists there on the sharks. Yes, Finns exist in that manner. Yes, you're right. And Finns exist, just look to a fish for evidence. Shit that sucks is something you don't want in your life. No. But I do want to suck some shit in this game. But yeah, now I'm kind of scared of a concept of shit that sucks. No, imagine sitting on the toilet. You have a relaxing, enjoyable poop, and then suddenly it starts sucking you into the toilet. It's like something out of a horror movie. And Fessa, shit that sucks, so we're back to confused anuses. And Beardenman, are there real people in this game? Well, that depends on your definition of real, Bearded Man. There are simulations of people in the game. But in the event that we're all just simulated entities, then yes, they are real. If they're not, then no, they're just NPCs. And Space, well, I've been convinced you're all relatively sophisticated AIs for a while now. There we go, that's a possibility. I can't disprove that. It's Poland, except Hoovers. Hoovers suck and they're worth it. But are they shit that suck? And Quinn, no they're not, Space! Silence! No speak this nonsense! Don't worry. Don't worry. Space will not be visited by Lithuanian hitmen. Fessa, you get stopped, you get an alcohol test, you down a beer in front of the cup. Finland is a wonderful place. Exactly, because we weren't drunk when we took the test. And what happens after that, well, they already have one test done, so why bother doing another one? And to pull an NPC, normal person character. Exactly. And Beardenman, like, are they people like you in the game? Like, are they all just in the game, or are there people playing the game too in your lobby? There is no lobby, it's just a single-player game. So, there is currently no multiplayer, and the developers themselves apparently are not considering multiplayer right now, but there is a mod group, if I remember correctly, trying to implement a multiplayer into the game. It's gonna be friggin' amazing. It's gonna be friggin' amazing if they get to implement that. I'd love to play this in multiplayer, and then crash into each other on the dirt roads and blame each other for our deaths. A Space, hey, I own a shotgun, and I've watched John Wick 1 and 2 twice each. I'm ready for some hitmen to come. I've been watching too many friggin' YouTube reviews, and that fucking word, I hate it. Why did you have to come up with a word that means coming into a place that also at the same time means ejaculating or having an orgasm in general? goddamn English language. And the professor, just a bunch of assholes pissing on each other and calling each other pussies. Sounds delightful. It does, doesn't it? That would be the real fucking Finland experience. That would make it twice as Finnish as it already is. And that's why I friggin' love the idea and hope it happens. And Quinn, haha, Space, you think bullets will stop android strong soldiers. Etibolin, come to climax, thank the Victorians. Fuck the Victorians. And not in the good way. With a pineapple. That's my opinion. Pal Jim. Or in the good way, if that's your king, with a pineapple. Quinn the Bub F. I do see myself. And it does... What the hell? What the shit? And now, wait, and now we're back, I think. Hello. All right. Okay, so, apparently Twitch is fucking up again. Because my stream health has been on the green all the time. The upload to the servers has been steady all the time. But for some reason, Twitch just decided, nah, you're gonna have a small break in the stream just there, because, why not? It would be wrong to have a stream that actually works properly all the time. And hello, Captain Crispy. Perkele indeed, I fucking agree. Goddamn Twitch sometimes. Alright, so, I put the head gasket back on now, and the next thing is, of course, putting all the rest of the things back, except, no. We're gonna rest first, then we're gonna put the sauna on, and while we're waiting for the sauna to warm up, that's when we're gonna rebuild the engine. There. I have an idea. I have an idea. And it might even work. Except it's night and fucking dark. So there's that. Let's see, what time is it? It's 4 AM. Okay, so it's going to start getting lighter. So, yes, we can put the sauna on, start building the engine back on. Random. It's just your imagination, Finn. You do not exist and we can't see you. Now I wish I had a John Cena sound command. Can't see me! Okay, I wish the thermostat had actual... I hope it's... Well, I hope it works now. We're gonna see, because right now the thermostat shows around 25 degrees. So let's close the doors and let it warm up while we're going to eat and drink and be merry. Jabelbin, that's a penis! And Fessa, that's a great thermometer. I agree, it is a great thermometer. It not only signifies the temperature, but it's a visual representation of how much harder it is to be in the sauna, the hotter it gets. Yeah, Jibolin, what's the temp in the sauna? About a limp noodle. More like third data eater. Oh yes, we'd need a thermometer next to it, just to, you know, maybe have them combined in a nice way. Okay, so let's see. I do need to combine that then. Yeah, I'm checking what all the things I need to do. Now I still should have the right size for this one, right? Yep. And then I'm gonna also need to attach it to the exhaust. Then we're probably going to need to fill this with oil again, which is one of the reasons actually why I bought some more oil. God damn it. It's kind of hard to bolt these in when you're drunk. Even if it is, well, not really drunk, slightly tipsy. That's more accurate. There we go, you're sobering up a little bit. That makes this a little bit easier. Because we do need to bolt this all properly. Because if we don't, that's going to increase the wear and tear of the components. Yeah, I think they are actually Jabalin. Well, that's an animation error. Now the rocker cover. Then let's attach that. And Quinn the Burb have combined into a lovely dinner date that ends in a loving cheek kiss to end the date. Exactly. And the dad is going to be naked with an erect penis all the time. But that's Finland for you. And Poland, German threads as we call them here in the States. Yeah, I don't know if Datsun had those. Well, I'm maybe. I don't know. I know very little about cars and the bolts in cars, so I'm not going to say anything. Alright, now we need to find the place for the electrics again. Where did you go? It's easier to find the right place if we have the whole thing the right side. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Thunderlane. God damn it. Yes, that's why I took it off Jibril, and it has plug wires, and I wanted to take it off just in case. That's why I did it. Because I'm not sure if I have to remove them, but I did it just in case. Alright, so now we have all the parts back on, except I still need to do that. Attach those, which means I need to find the right sized bolts again. Or spanner. God damn it. I can words. Thanks for reminding me, Jabalin. Yes. I may have electrocuted myself in the game as well. But at least we'll learn that you should disconnect the battery before doing any wiring. So I think it was an educational experience for all parties involved. That's how I want to see it. Fine, let's start from the smallest again. Because I know that can't be attached. Wait, what's this? There we go. Well, were they attached? I don't know, but I'm still gonna open them and then re-put them, just in case so there's not gonna be any kind of a bug or something that's going to think that it's not attached. I did order new, whatever the hell these were called again. I did order new ones, so we are going to dismantle the engine a little bit more at some point, but that's a little bit later. And Quinn, Canada should have become communist and liberated America. Good luck with that. And Jabolin, now just stick your tongue on it. That's how manly man tests a battery. Well, I've already been a manly man then once in this game, so I think that's going to be enough for me. And Captain Crispy, back you are. Hi, Finchverden people. Yeah, Twitch was just being twitchy again. It happens, unfortunately. I do enjoy the platform, but it does have its problems sometimes. And Quinn, always start from the smallest. Yeah, that's usually how I do it when I want to see the right bolt side. Headers or exhaust manifold. Yeah, I think it was called headers in the game. Thank you for that. Because I honestly, I'm trying to learn the words. This is still a learning experience in many ways for me as well. Let's see. And don't tell me the battery... God damn it. Okay, so what size were you again? Yeah, it seems like my summer car fail clips are things that people seem to enjoy watching. That's something that I have noticed. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Jibolin. No, that's somewhere down below. There we go. I managed to not kill myself. Ha ha ha! Alright, let's put this one. Quinn the Burp, my summer car fail clips, don't you mean the entire series? Yes. Yes, I do. Alright, let's go check the sauna. Actually, also, let's take this one so it doesn't explode in the yard when it opens. And Jabolin, did anyone happen to clip him driving the tractor into the bog? Because that's the thing that totally didn't happen. Yes, that never happened. That never, ever, ever happened. No, no. Didn't happen. Ooh, nice. It's properly heated now. That means we gotta do the one thing that I forgot to do. Which is get the booze. It's for making kill you, Captain Crispy. Because we're making quite a bunch of profit. We're making quite a bunch of profit from selling homemade sugar wine to the village drunkard. And one batch of that sugar wine takes 6 packs of sugar and 1 pack of yeast. So we need a lot of sugar. So every time I'm in the town, I'm trying to buy a pack of sugar. Let's see. Whom's the fuck calls that a bog? Well, I would probably. I have no idea what the proper words for different wet places is in English. Bog, marsh, a watery tart, something like that. And Jibolin, fun fact, the fuel valve on a motorcycle is called a petcock. No, not tat petcock. That explains a lot about Finnish motorcyclists, because they do act like they have their pet cock around. Yeah, I'm sure there are some semantics differences between the words. I just don't really give a shit. It's hard enough to learn that goddamn shit already, without all the nuances. Nuance. Who fucking wants that kind of shit? Nuances for weirdos. Alright, now this is proper sauna safety. Grab a bottle of booze and some beers into the sauna. Also, one of the most important things you can do, which is something that's actually pretty often done, is you take a pack of sausages. You usually wrap them in tin foil, and then you put them on top of the sauna stove stones. And that way, while you are in the sauna, you can also cook the sausages you can eat while you're outside. And goddamn, that's getting really, really fucking hot. So I'm gonna lower the thermostat a bit. I'm also going to put the timer to the minimum. Because it's 110 degrees Celsius now. Well, it's actually, we usually eat them outside, you know, when we go to cool down. Then you grab another beer and also the sausage. God damn it. There we go. Ah. Sauna life. And also missing the goddamn stove. That's also sauna life. See our stress go down. So beautiful. So beautiful. Ooh, that's why it went down, because I hit the sausage thing. Oh, I can... It bounces off things. Nice. I didn't notice that before. God damn it. Well, fuck this shit then. I'm taking the sausages off. And... yes, I wonder why the steam is yellow. There we go. We need to get our thirst down. It's not like our character's getting drunk or anything. No, sirree. Precipice, it's time to take off the sausages and put on the sausage. Oh, yes. I don't think we're drunk enough yet. I think I may be able to navigate somewhere still. So let's grab a quick shower. If I can get the shower on. Oh no, I don't want to close the water tap. There we go. There, now I hit that thing. Peeing in the shower while drunk. That's Finland for you. While trying desperately to actually turn off the water. There we go. And we're still peeing. And we're walking against the wall. This is surprisingly difficult to do, but with enough practice, it's possible. Professor, I've done Finland plenty of times then. There we go. I've noticed that you have some Finn in you from your sense of humor and general contempt of humanity. Let's see, can we get even more drunk? Because right now we're sitting in the corner of our front yard next to a garbage can drinking beer. Finnish wedding. We've got an achievement. In before Blacksout wakes up and the car is totally dismantled. Yeah, that would be kind of sad. Exactly. This is the best life. Maybe we should drive to the bar. That would be great. Or then we're getting blind. Hi? Who are you? Why am I here?
Mitä helvettiä? Mene säkin kotiin.
I don't want to know what just happened. I have no idea who that is. Thank you very much for the host, Joachim. Much appreciated. Welcome, everyone. Thank you also, Joachim, for spreading the wonders of the North. Welcome, everyone. I am Fintrovert, your variety streamer of the day. We are playing My Summer Car, and I just kind of passed out, and now we're in a ditch in a car with some random person who I've never seen before. And I kind of want to get out before I die. Because I don't trust him. Okay, let's enter passenger mode. Now you're moving. What are you doing? Please. Please don't murder me. Thank you. Okay, can I escape now? I think we're pretty close to the town, actually. Yeah, sure, I can pee in his car, Jabolin. I have no idea who you are. I have a sneaking suspicion that you molested me while I was drunk. So here's your reward.
Haista vittu.
Yeah, if I'm not completely mistaken, we're pretty close to the town, so we do have our truck there, at the very least. And I actually saw one interesting thing. We should be able to take the bus. Space. He seems like a very nice man. I trust him implicitly. He has a porn stash. I don't trust anyone who has a porn stash and drives a car with their hand in their crotch. That's a combination that says there's something wrong here. Oh, wait. Is this the... No, I think I know where we are now. I was wrong, sorry. I know now where we are. So the town is that way. This is the strawberry fields, right? I think. Antibiotic porn / pedo stash. A professor, he has a porn dick too. And last night, you did too. Please, let's not talk about that. I'm feeling uncomfortable about this whole thing. Mostly because I'm not sure if I was the top or the bottom. And that's an important thing for me to know. Because if I was the top, then I'm feeling very sad about myself. I know that may sound weird. People usually don't want to be the bottom, but... Never mind. Jabolin, well, Finchworth, you were the passenger. So I may have been the bottom then. That's a good thing. Professor, easy way to tell how confused is your anus. Yeah, that's going to stick now, confused Anubis, by the way. So hope you learn to live with that. It has gotten a life of its own now. My anus is a little bit confused. I do have to admit that. But I'm not sure if it's abnormally confused or normally confused. That I'm not sure about. Now I'm actually starting to think, did we die in the town with the boat? Because if we died in the town with the boat, then we might actually have a boat there. Which means we'd have an easier way to get back to our home. I think we have a boat there. Now, because we're hung over, we're going to be smoking like a chimney. And Quinn, yay, my terrible pun started a meme. Most of our memes are puns anyway. Or Alex Jones memes, that's another one. Because you'll never guess why all of my emotes are frogs now. It's kind of funny though how something that you put in basically as a well, this is kind of fun. It's kind of a funny clip thing, and it starts to live a life of its own. It's freaking amazing, honestly. How things just get a life of their own, completely unplanned. That's why I freaking love the internet. Exactly, Jabalin, because... No, not they, because we put the chemicals in the water. Because we spread the pride of the frogs here. And the more gay frogs we have, the better life is. That is how I believe things are. So we put the chemicals in the water to make the freaking frogs gay. Do you understand me? Oh god, I love that clip. I love that friggin' song. It's amazing. Alright. We're getting closer to the town, slowly but surely.
Hitler took for the DMT. Stalin took for the DMT. Mao took for the DMT. The DMT.
And thank you very much, Captain Crispy, for the DMT. Much appreciated. Do remember to take your daily dose. It keeps you 50 years ahead in technology. And Jabolin, hey, whatever Roxy sucks. Well, apparently drinking excessive amounts of alcohol, passing out and waking up in a car.
I taste metal, I taste blood.
Waking up in the car with a possible molester is something that does rock my socks. Also getting really hungry because we're hungover and we're far away from everything. That also rocks my socks. And yes, I so love Alex Jones. He's a beautiful person. He's so memeable. Alright, we're getting really hungry. I hope that we're gonna be at the town soon. It's Saturday, I have no idea what time it is. So the store may be open or maybe not. So with luck, we could actually be able to buy food before we go back home. Assuming we actually get to the town. There's our summer cottage island. There's our home. So we are getting close, I think. And Quinn the Burp, getting drunk and bottoming random dudes sounds like my average Sunday night. Well, but it's Saturday! It's unnatural on a Saturday. Jesus Christ. Why don't you understand it? Of course it's normal on Sunday. That's obvious. Sunday is, of course, for fornication and sodomy. That is why Christians try to make people not do anything on Sundays. You know, not work or not... You know, have the day for all the important things. Like banging your neighbor's husband in the ass. And Tibolin, that's why it's called Sodomy Sunday. Exactly. There's a reason for it. Space. I think it's funny that being bummed has such a different meaning in the US and the UK. Yeah, it is interesting how differently certain phrases have evolved in countries that both use basically the same language. But then again, in Finland we have lots of phrases and stuff that mean completely different things in different areas of Finland. That's partially because we're very insular pricks and we hate everyone, so we don't really communicate. Finland, where we hate everyone, including Finns. Well, mostly we hate the Finns. And now it's time to see if I was correct about where we are. Oh, yes it is. There's the town. And Space, I think it's funny... Oh, I read that already. Never mind. Quinn the Burp. Oh, I know. Church is like the best place for getting some dick. Oh, yeah. Find the ones who are most against homosexuality, and those are the ones who are going to take it the hardest. That's how I assume it goes. And Tibolin, I don't know. I've greeted a few dicks in church. I see what you did there, Tibolin. I just hope that they'd add diving to the game, because I sometimes lose things to the bottom of the lake, and I can never get them back. Yeah, Jibolin, because I've always assumed that people who are the most vocal against something, as in, you know, really vocal, as in insanely vocal, I've always assumed that a large portion of those people have some personal issues with things like that. Oppressive has to lose things like, say, tractors. I've never ever lost a tractor into any deep water in this game. And there is no proof of that happening anywhere. Especially in 2 weeks when the VODs are gone. And I may have forgotten to upload this one on YouTube. And there's our boat. Perfect. But we do need food and water. So let's go check out if the store is still open, because I honestly have no idea what the hell the time is. Oh, god damn it. Fine, you've clipped it. You won. Jesus Christ. And I like how Jibolin and Oppressor you both posted it at the same time. I will find a way to twist it, though. Just give me time. I'm too tired to think of any now, but I will at some point. Alright. Please be open. At least the bar. Please, the bar should be open. Yoki, the boat is better than tractor at water. I know it now! But I had to try.
No ehtoon möllykkätä sinullekin.
Okay, let's buy some macaroni casserole boxes, potato chips, and a case of beer. There we go. I want those. Thanks.
Minun pitäis no niin ei muuta kuin kiitos ja hellurei.
Alright, and now I'm gonna go, actually, we have a perfect place to have a nice little supper, because he just said that he's supposed to close the place up so he can open the bar. So it is evening. That means it's supper time. At least now we know approximately what time it is. Alright, let's open our wonderful foods here. We have 2 boxes of minced meat and macaroni, and a bag of potato chips, and a case of beer. That's a good little supper, in my opinion. There we go. This is perfect. Oh shit. The chips made us really fucking thirsty. And right here we can also throw bottles at the idiots. Let's see. Ooh, that was a good one. Let's see, can I hit the window? Can I hit the window? Throw it inside. Ooh, not too... Need to throw higher. Throw higher. Let's see. Where does it go? Damn it! I think I may not be able to throw quite as far away as I want to. Damn it! Fine, your window's safe for now. And Jibolin, I once thought that of starting a band and calling it Twisted Nipples, but then I remember I can't play mayonnaise to save my ass. You could still start a band. Who cares if you can't play? Just look at fucking... No, never mind. Nickelback. Joke. Ooh! Perfect. We're making some damage with these bottles.
Hei, onks tää nyt
Hi, how you doing?
kova jätkä olevinaan täällä? Onks tää, osaaks tää mitään tehdä?
Oh god, I love this.
Riehuma. Ei vittu.
Can I break your window? Can I break your window?
Hei jumalauta oikein.
Nah, can't. Damn it. Jibolin, Finterworth, we have a dish in the States that's macaroni and cheese with meat and corn. We call it garbage. Yeah, there's a reason why it's sold in a box. Though granted, I do actually like macaroni casserole when it's homemade. I'm a weirdo. But then again, I'm a Finn, so that was a given. And now I'm peeing on my legs again. Yoki, try 20 times and aim gets worse. It does. That's how beer works. Oh yeah, I don't think I've shown this to you guys yet. This is interesting, and because, well, I rarely visit the church because, well, I'm not really a godly person, as you may have noticed if you have been on the streams for a longer while. But I did notice one interesting thing. We have a black monolith here. Unfortunately, not the monolith, which, by the way, everyone should check out. Also, by the way, because of that host, I friggin' forgot. I haven't done this yet, so I'm going to do this. Because I'm trying to learn. I finally implemented that. So, you were playing Nidokuni. Ooh, nice. I still should play that. So, how'd your stream go? I'm learning this still, because I honestly haven't really gotten many raids and hosts before. So, I'm relatively new at this. My apologies. But right, we found a monolith for the in memory of the testers. And here we have the names of those people. And this person Jani Kujansu, also known as Status D. This guy is the voice of the fucking asshole whose car I just pelted with bottles and peed on. And it went well. Glad to hear that. I'm actually still wondering that I should play some RPG or RPG at some point. You know, other than you know, the more action-oriented Dark Souls. You know, an isometric RPG or something at some point. Things like Wasteland 2, Divinity, something of the sort. I kind of want to do something like that at some point. I just haven't really thought about it that much yet. To complete. Have you turned into a Russian now, Quinn? Or were you a Russian all the time? A Russian spy in our midst? What is this? Oh yeah, we need to... There we go. No. But that will get you finished. Alright, finally, let's get back home. Space, I was doing the iDubbbz meme. Talking shit about Nickelback? Yeah, sorry I missed it. I'm getting a little bit tired, so I may start missing more things than before. I apologize that in advance. And to Poland, no tennis shoes hanging from the power lines. Finland is not ghetto enough for the dudes in the crap cars. Yeah, well, we are in the rural areas now. You know, go to the towns, the cities that might have, you know, 10,000 people. Then you're gonna see some serious shit. No, this is not the tractor joking, because our tractor is at home, because all of our things are at home, because we kinda passed out in our front yard and teleported somewhere. Space. Horror games only, Finn. I mean, I'd like to see Garfield kart racing. I actually almost bought it today. Or yesterday now, but I almost bought Garfield kart racing. Just to troll you guys, you know. And see, okay, let's play one of the horror games and then start Garfield kart racing. I honestly thought about that for a while. And to Bolin, hey, I grew up where there was a pair of shoes for every house on the street. That's a lot of all stars. And thankfully, we have more fuel with us because we kind of ran out. Space. Yo, that game's fire, fam. But it's lit, boy. Is it on fire like my mixtape? Brother? Yo, yo, yo. It's rad, babe. Am I hip with the kids now? There we go. I was kind of expecting this to happen, that everything's running out of fuel. There we go. Now we can continue. I like the emotes, Jabolin. Space. Is there a difference between lit, fire, and dope? I have no friggin' idea. And Fessa, is it quite high quality, my African-American associate? Indeed. Now that is a pertinent question. Alright, we're almost at home, and hopefully, because we have left the battery on charger for all this time, hopefully our house is not on fire, and the battery is charged, so we can actually get the car running. That would be fucking amazing. And Zalruk, the Canadian band Nickelback is horrible. Space. I am offended, Fessa. I should be reading everything very fancily from now on. Yoki, to be or not to be, that is a boat. Quinn the Burb, everyone's offended by Thessa. Even he is. Well, he is the oppressor. So maybe he's also the offender, Thessa. Who knows? And Space, you talking shit about Nickelback? Yes. Yes, I am. And I'm still not hip with the kids or IDUP memes. So... I have crippling depression! Yes, I can't be very topical. Unfortunately. Especially on YouTube things and all that kind of stuff. I haven't really been there much lately. Or before. I mostly watch shitty movie reviews. Oh, come on. I want to go back home. But at least the hangover is over. Guess that running around for miles helped us get rid of hangover. Yes, Alrook, we understand it. The band is bad. The band sucks. We understand it. Yes. But what band? The band sucks. But there are many bands. There are many bands like this. But this one is not mine. Because I have no band. Because I haven't been in a band for almost 15 years. I'm starting to become very weird due to the lack of sleep. I don't know if I should apologize for it or congratulate you for keeping me awake for this long. One or the other. Or maybe both. Or maybe neither. I don't know. And let's see. Jabolin, methinks he doth protest too much. It kinda seems like that now, doesn't it? Alright, shut off the engine. And we're still way too far away. God damn it. Now we can shut off the engine. There we go. Perfect. And Space. I only watch ASMR videos on YouTube and H podcast when I'm running around shooting innocent people in The Division. You know, the most shocking part about that is that you're playing The Division. Honestly. I did not expect that. And Quinn the Burb, what's next? You'll start speaking in a Ugandan accent and start clucking? No, but I could start speaking in a Finnish accent. And everybody who was here yesterday knows that you don't want to see that. Or hear that. It is horrible. Listen to my Streamlabs alert. Imagine me talking like that all the time. And yeah, it's not beautiful. Fezzer, you get drunk in your own home and wake up molested and wasted a day eating trash and pissing on the cars? There's no way Finland is a holographic projection. You can't make this shit up. Exactly. That is why we are playing this game. We are showing how Finland is real, because this has some shit you just can't make up. So it has to be real. At least we have the wrench with us. Oh, it's something. And then I just figured out maybe I could have bought a just-in-case battery for us. Yeah, it's all attached. And Yogi, I think I would rather listen to Rubber Band. Yep, I should have bought another battery. God damn it. How do I keep breaking these fucking batteries? This is like a third battery that I've completely wasted. I honestly don't understand this. Actually, I do understand it. It's because I ripped out the electrics without taking out the... It's because I ripped out the electronics without actually removing the battery. So maybe I shouldn't start dismantling the engine without actually taking the goddamn battery off. Unfortunately, the store's not open on Sundays, which means I can't buy a new one. But maybe the oldest battery is still viable. It's not going to be a good battery, because I don't think I've even put this on the car yet. But it might work. At the very least. hopefully. Alright, I'm not going to put the hood on because we're still going to be dismantling the engine probably quite a few times, so there's no point in putting that back on. And let's see what else. Well, let's drink a bit. That's a good one. Then it's time to sleep. We don't have any wood chopping to do. So maybe... Yeah, I'm trying to... Oh, ball field. I'm trying to think of the chores we could do, actually. And let's see. Oh, well, here's one chore. Captain and Crispy, do Finns also have normal names like the rest of the world? When I play my summer car, I always name something that sounds Finnish, like right now, Häppiskart Pörkander. Yeah, that sounds like a legit name. Okay, now we missed the call because I can't see shit. Okay, so maybe I should leave one of the lights on so we could actually see something when the drunkard calls us. Because now we're not tired anymore, and it's only slightly after midnight, so we're gonna have to spend shitloads of time. And Space, I play lots of types of games. And Quinn the Burb, if I took a shot every time Finn fucked up while fixing this car, I'd be dead. Thank you for that. And Paljo's, good night. Well, technically, good morning. It's almost 6 a.m. Yeah, it's 7 a.m. here, and like I actually said in the beginning of the stream, I do have to stop at around 7, so I can go to the store, sleep, and spend time with the family in the afternoon before actually having the evening stream where we will be having those giveaways. It was my birthday yesterday, so I'm giving you gifts now giveaways, basically. But that's this evening in about... 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 hours, maybe. I can't count. I suck at numbers. But that's going to be it for this time. So let's find somewhere where we can send this wonderful, wonderful group of people to. You can join me if you want to. I'm probably going to be there for a while, lurk a little bit before I have to go. And thank you very much, Yokiv and Pal Jones. Much appreciated. And Quinn the Burb, you're welcome. I'm always there for positive encouragement. I have noticed that. Let's see who might be streaming right now. Lunk Sauce is playing Mass Effect 2. Ooh, he's gotten that far already. Chitten's going for Darkest Dungeon. Let's see who else might be there. Let's go for Mass Effect 2 with Lunk Sauce. I think that's a good idea. So let's raid Lunk Sauce. He's a nice guy, dry humor kind of streamer, which I enjoy. I hope all of you had a good time. I thank you all for being here. Thank you all for the donation. Thank you all for the follows. Thank you all for, I'm assuming it was a raid, even if you didn't use the command. But thank you very much, everyone. I hope you had a good time. I hope to see you this evening, and do have a good one. So, cheers, and yes, like Captain Crispy said, have a perkele day. Fitrovet signing out.